What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are new to the channel, I'm your host, as always, Rashid White. All right, so we're going to get into whether the Brooklyn Nets should actually bring back Patty Mills, Seth Curry, and Yuta Watanabe. And there was a report out there saying that the Brooklyn Nets are not going to bring these three players back, and for good reason. And they were, in terms of like their on-court productivity, was abysmal. So Seth Curry, who's supposed to be one of the greatest shooters in NBA history, didn't give us anything. Now, listen, that's not really all their fault. You cannot really blame them per se. When Kevin Durant actually, when he was playing there, you have Kyrie Irving, you have Ben Simmons on the floor. You got three scoring threats out there that you really, really actually have to, pay attention to. And they suck in players pretty much. So if Kevin Durant gets the ball, you have two players around him. He just has to make the right pass. So without Kevin Durant there, and I would say Kyrie Irving too, but Kyrie, he can suck in like a double team, a quick double team, like a hard double team where say, hey, we actually have to get the ball out of this man's hands, but sometimes he doesn't pass the ball a lot of times. He'll take bad shots, like two defenders draped on him. He'll take the shot, and then you'll have 18 seconds on the shot clock. I did a couple of videos about this in the past. I think it was about 5-6 months ago. I did a video on this, and he would 18 seconds on the shot clock, and he would actually really, just pull up for a 3-point shot. Not get the other guys involved, not get them going. So, with Seth Curry and these guys, Yuta Watanabe, they don't really give you much else, offensively. They're not explosive off the dribble, especially like Patty Mills and what's my boy's name? Seth Curry. So and then you got Mikal Bridges there, but he can score, but he's not on the level of a Kyrie Irving. He doesn't have he's not explosive. It's not like Giannis, where it's get to the rim, 2-3 dribbles. The same thing with Cam Johnson. They're just not really. They put up numbers, but y'all get what I'm actually saying. It's not Giannis. The only way I see it actually working out is, like I said, the only thing left on this team that can come in an instant double team, must get the ball out of his hands, is Ben Simmons, from what I actually seen, and I did videos on this when he had everybody was getting on him about the 0-point game, and he had 13 assists. But when you look at those 13 assists that he actually had, they were hard double teams. Real hard double teams, two defenders right on him, and then guys are actually wide open for uncontested shots. So but with Mikal, they don't really need to, do a hard double team like that. Same thing with Cam. Not like, I'm just trying to think of players like Dame in his prime, like Damian Lillard, the way he's able to get downhill quickly. Pascal Siakam, Devin Booker, even Jokic. Jokic, you got to double team him instantly. Joel Embiid, Tatum. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't think these players. And like I said, it's and then you can leave them out there. They'll hunt these guys. They'll hunt them on the, the defensive end. They'll go at Patty Mills, and then hopefully, the points that he actually does give up, the 2-point shots that he actually does give up, he can actually come back and just hit a bunch of threes. But you figure even at home, these role players actually play well. They don't. Seth Curry has been, invisible. I think if you had him going, and if he can get somewhat every 2 games he actually has a good game, then he would actually really, maybe the Nets take the Philadelphia 76ers to 6 games and lose and not get swept. So yeah, there was nothing there defensively, size-wise. You bring this team back with those, 2 players specifically, and and what's his name? Man, I'm losing it tonight, man. Patty Mills and Seth Curry, you know, they'll get eaten alive on the defensive end, you know. So, yeah, man. What you guys think? Should the Brooklyn Nets actually bring back Seth Curry, Watanabe? Yeah, and Watanabe was actually invisible after Kevin Durant left, you know. Maybe a healthy Ben Simmons can actually, you know, who knows, man. But I think those guys, and Joe Harris is another one, man. I mean, $75 million, man. His only job is to actually hit threes. Just hit threes. That's it. And couldn't really get that out of him. All right, so like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.